We are here to talk about preparing for the unknown. And three things that we're going to talk about. One is verbal judo, and second is body language, body stance, and then of course the third is last resort, and that's deadly force. So whenever you're talking to a suspect, you guys individually out there on the road, on the street, wherever it might be, and somebody's being combative, well, the first thing you want to do before you go to that deadly force or even hands-on is you want to talk to them. It's easier to talk somebody down than fight them down. So you want to make sure you find out what's going on with them, what's wrong, anything that might calm them down and get them talking, because if they're talking, they're less likely to think about what they're going to do to you or to others to harm them. So whenever you're talking to somebody, always have your one foot in front of the other, always have your weapon away from them, a certain stance to make sure that it's further away and it's less likely for them to be able to take your weapon away from you. And you're also reading their body language. So whenever they're standing in front of you and if they have their arms crossed, obviously they're frustrated, they're not listening to you. If they have a foot in front of the other, then they're at a certain stance where they might run or they might get into what is a boxing type stand. So always be mindful of what they're doing and watch their body, communicate with them. And so if you do have to get hands-on, you're already in a certain position that allows you to keep your distance. So if they did attack you, you already can move off, you can blade yourself or your weapon from them, and primarily you're trying not to go hands-on. And of course that last step is deadly force, and that's something that you don't want to have to use, but if you do, you're already trained to do so. So if you have any other questions or concerns, you can look me up at IvanaWilliamsArmory.com, and if you come into my store, we'll shoot you straight.